Hey Fairby, welcome. Did you watch my run on Tarsum? I think I said you search for it. I feel excited to see you try out my map. I also hope with intentions, once again. Yes. It always starts with good intentions. It's gonna be fine. I think you mentioned it's meant to be accessible for all sorts of players, so I suspect it's gonna be too crushing. Not yet, I found your video where you build a map, so listen to it at work. Yeah, makes sense. Of course, it's, as you can imagine, just going into a stream with no real idea and then just ranting about it, it's just not as comprehensive as some of the other stuff we did. So I actually will want to do some YouTube stuff today, and in the evening I'm gonna do a tutorial, a basic one on map making, I think. So I'm gonna have to pull that information together and hope that I can remember all the things, because it's just such a huge topic that I'm bound to forget some things and then include them later, I guess. Hopefully the terrain and population goal will be slight challenge for you at least. Yeah, good. It's gonna be fine. So this weekend, I think we said, play this weekend then, and maybe if you have time we could do some Total War. Make several shorter videos, yes, but the deal is, how do you split it up? Like, I guess my first video should be just what you need to get, because even if you make a Julius map or vanilla map, you should get Augustus for those extra features. Because you can make a map file and then it would work in the base game. Even if you make it with Augustus editor, then it's much less painful to actually get Augustus with the editor tools rather than just do Julius. Try to play through it before. If I end up having time to finish it, still want to try it out? Yeah, sure, of course. Of course I would. It's not only about testing. It's also about new shiny stuff. People want to see new maps. Currently I feel like the start and mid game are fairly balanced. Good. Late game scaling might be a little bit difficult to balance with the taxes in mind. That's why on some maps I actually like to restrict farms. So it's just insane how much money you can get. Okay, let's shut up the timer. Let's get a cam. I have a new jumper today. It's not much better with the green screen, but it's a brown one, so that should be fine. Much better than the black one, at least. Never gotten to the end game yet because I've had to make tweaks. Yeah, that's how testing works. You just, oh yeah, this needs fixing, and then you come back. But if you want to be efficient with your fixes, you actually play through the entire map and have like a list. You create a list of things, so you don't forget, and add, oh yeah, this is a thing I need to fix, and then continue playing. And then on the end, just take a look at the list, and then do all the changes. Because save editing is a pain. So if you need to go back to change anything, it's a massive pain. Looks cozy. It's good. Right. This thing, Cyberpunk. Where did we end up? Have to do some side jobs, I guess. There is a side job around here. Because I don't feel like the main one is gonna be to our liking yet. Also, the freaking pistols. The pistols suck. I'm gonna have to do the rifles because I have the sniper rifle. It's like my main way to deal with mechs. So let's reset the points. But we will want to invest into these things. Crafting comes first. Yeah, we'll grab that, but no perks for the free stuff. The free stuff, the RNG free stuff is not good. Also the grenades, I'm not gonna pick that up because it doesn't scale well. And also this is something we don't really want. Epic items. Yeah, that's not good. Yes, we want this. I did that yesterday, but I do no safe editing. Searching the map isn't that much of a hassle. Yeah, that's why if you were doing safe editing, you would definitely be doing what I mentioned, because otherwise you will be in massive excruciating pain. Fully charged tech weapons increases charge multiplier on tech weapons. Are the tech weapons, you know what I mean, right? Smart weapons. Reload speed. So does it mean that I go into this instead of my regular assault rifles? I think the assault rifle stuff still affects it. It's just this might be better for... Yeah, there is different. Smart and tech weapons are different, right? But this would be good. Increase the reload speed even further. But the very first thing we need to get now is body, so we don't forget about regeneration. Because that would be a pain. Let's get the basic healing perks. Let's go into intelligence, quick hacking. Let's do the recovery for RAM, that's useful. And then assault. And we have 1 point left. Let's invest it into the reload speed for the smart weapons. This looks okay now. We would of course want more perks, but we cannot get them. And we've made this pistol, so we'll at least try to use it a bit to grind some skill with it. But this is gonna be our main, so we do need the rifles. One fun auto-aim gun I found was in the alley as a quest. Didn't continue playing, so I don't know what happens in the quest, but the gun is lethal to enemies and yourself. Hilarious to use. Okay. Well, let's hope we can find something remotely interesting around here. Actually, I will want to just look around for some bad people, I think. There might be some, right? No, I think this was where we did one of the quests, and maybe just scout the place for enemies already. It looks like it. We'll be going up. Save the game. 70 meters. Oh, it's in here again. That's the 80. That's the vending machine.
Again? We just got back together. Now he's dodging my calls. He's just scared of getting dumped. And so he always does it first. And I'm always the one trying to save the relationship. I feel like such a gonk.
He's the gonk here, Theo. Not you. You have so much love and empathy to give to people like him. But at what cost?
I gotta go now. But thanks for listening to all my bitching.
I bet you even Donald Lundy sometimes goes through a whole tub of ice cream and 3 packets of tissues.
Brandon, you are the sweetest person I know. I'll see you later.
Who's that girl you were talking to?
Oh, you mean Theo? She's my bestest friend. Gosh, she's so nice. And pretty. And sensitive. I like talking to her. Definitely way more fun than pumping out caramel lattes.
Why do I get the feeling that judging people on how they look and feel is ever so slightly beyond you?
Hogwash. If I couldn't analyze people, how would I know whether to recommend a daring dairy instead of a Tiancha?
You said you liked some people more than others. Earlier you thought of a joke. You're sentient. You've got to be.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Which would mean I'm overheating and my circuits are frying. Not fun at all.
That's what I thought. Take care, Brendan.
So I have to just come here every now and then because we know this thing. Okay, whatever. That was not really too exciting. Let's take a look. I think I want this. Where is the thing? Are we spotted? It's gangers. Single ganger. Yeah, I shot some civilians. It's not very good. Deploy a drone, right? Yeah. It's fine. Oh, let's shoot civilians. A lot of cops. It was too late for a turn. I swear driving in this game is so much pain. Let's turn here. You've got the bike? Yes, I did. Better on cars? Slightly. Still, the driving in this game, I feel like it's just necessary evil with some places, but I'd still rather walk just to get all the side stuff. And just in general, even the bike handles like a concrete fridge. It's the inherent nature of being forced to first-person perspective while driving. I mean, that's why GTA actually figured that stuff long ago, and it works very well. It's just you are so limited in your field of vision. It's just insane. Also, just the manipulation is just horrible. You will get used to it, of course, so you will get better at it eventually, but not fan of the driving at all. Yeah, you can toggle it somehow, maybe. Because, yeah, that's the worst. Driving in the first person is always the worst. That's why GTA figured it out long ago. Thanks. Okay, we've got that. Have a thing. Also, oh yeah, there's a cop, so no smooshing. Switch camera key. Wow. Good crime. It's just a crashed car. Looks like it. Crashed. There's a reason why vehicle handling mode is some of the most downloaded ones in Nexus. Yes. Because it's just one of the things Cyberpunk is really shit at. Emulating vehicle control. It's not the least. Like, the game has many problems, even this long after release. But that's not why we are here. We're not here to shit on it, even though I think the game doesn't really need it. Doesn't really need me to shit on it. It just shits on itself by what it is. So, you know, that is that. Hello, Trinkton. I've been missing out on a lot of streams, which makes me sad. Have you gotten to the advantage of any of the mods you spend all the time installing? No, I didn't have a single one. Which is sad, but it's just not worth it. I would grab like 2 and I would know, oh yeah, you need 8 mods to make it happen. No, it's not worth it. There's a mech in the courtyard here, I think. But how to get to it? It must be here. You see it, right? It's in there somewhere. Is this like a corporate building? Might be. Okay, this way. Hey, again, welcome. I love how you're determined to kill a single random AI enemy. Yes. How to get to it? It's grind. I love grind. You know me. Cannot help myself. Please. It's probably a quest thing, you know. You are not supposed to be here. Okay. Fine. I smeared ketchup all over the floor. Sorry for that. Let's go this way. It's a lot of ketchup, yeah. But the one was like barbecue sauce. I think V has some problems. But I noticed a bunch of people, especially Maelstrom guys, you shoot up, they'll bleed like freaking androids from Alien. They will have like white blood. Which is kinda disturbing, but also
My dear,
strange.
I need you to pay a visit to a tiger claw den and retrieve something for me.
I still remember how excited my brother and I were for this game.
I am attaching
Cyber juice, yeah.
information. Read it.
Some nose bleeding. Yeah, clearly. Just a small nosebleed. Just like 7 liters of blood instantly pouring out of your face in the instant you hit the concrete. Yeah, a lot of people are excited about this game. Suffice to say, it disappointed a whole bunch of people, so you're not alone. So don't feel bad. Just, you know, the bad thing is I hate wasted potential. This game is impersonation of wasted potential. Hey Bora. Not as disturbing as how they love to replace their face with weird gift mods. Yeah, they do look very strange. Maelstrom is just, they are monsters. I was not excited about waiting 2 months to play it. I barely had any problems with it at all. Yeah, but the release date was something to behold, especially on consoles. My biggest critique is the lack of replayability. That's certainly a thing. Hey Jake, welcome. Wasted potential, how so? I don't know nothing about this aside from open world FPS. It is, but there's so much to go into, Jake. I don't want to necessarily shit on the game. As I mentioned just a couple of minutes back, the game does a fairly good job at shitting at itself, so... I mean, the characters are so shallow. All of them are unlikable. As an RPG game, it fails miserably, because you have no choices, basically. There are some, you can pick different things in like 20 circumstances. You can pick your beginning, like, backstory, so you are either a corporate rat, or you are a nomad, or a street kid, so you can use like special dialogue, but it leads to the same conclusions anyways. There is no choice, like in Witcher, for example, you can resolve things multiple ways. In here, not so much. There are very rare circumstances where you can actually affect the thing that's gonna unfold. And that's bad as an RPG mechanic in general, just not having that option to choose things. On top of that, all the characters in this game are just shallow and unlikable, as I mentioned, at least to me personally. Also, there is something to be said about the politics of it all. It's clearly trying to appeal to some sort of activist nowadays, in terms of like what the Silverhand does say a lot of the time, what the world is like built around, and you're supposed to believe on all that nonsense. While it just feels like it's pondering and virtuous, like I don't like that much. I'd like to have more choices, which I just don't. Skippy is likable. I haven't actually reached that character yet, and I've seen plenty of characters so far, but none of them were really good. Well, I've played every Witcher game at release, or playing them several times, so I had high hopes. Yes! I mean, Witcher had some problems on release as well, so it's not as... you cannot compare the two really. But Cyberpunk just had so many problems that weren't with Witcher at all. Like the console people, it bricked some PCs, it bricked some consoles, it did things like that. Watching it feels built like GTA 5 with less character build-up, sort of, but you don't really skip characters. GTA 5 has at least that going for it, so that if you don't like a single character, you can actually, there are some other people to play as, so that's kind of redeeming in that aspect a little bit. You can mainly just say the game is lacking in that until they run out of time. Yeah, that's also true. That's very much true. A lot of cut content as well, but that's just, another part of it. Totally hollow and shallow as a result. Yeah, that's why it feels just the stuff that's left in it. It just feels incredibly shallow, as we mentioned. There are all things. No, not a problem. We can talk about things. That's why we are here. It's a reference to the annoying clip here. 95 XP version of Microsoft Office digital helpers. Clearly.
And they call you Lee.
See, no introduction's necessary. I already took care of that.
Someone comes to me with beers, I take care of it. I eat.
Yes. That's the second purpose. And we are gonna stick to that.
While we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes? I got it all. Real good prices. So hit me up anytime, you hear?
Do I want to go here? If there is something to take, then yes, of course. But if it's just a shortcut, oh yeah, that's someone. The game flagged him as a bad person, therefore he dies. Let's go here. And we'll just, no stealth, just shoot everyone in the face with the 50 cal, and everything's gonna be fine. It's a netrunner, I guess. Such stealth. Listen, left turned out of It's basically a loot game. That's why my biggest complaint with it. It's just there is very little variation in items. And it's just like Diablo, where you find the same sword over and over, it's just a slightly better stats, basically. Just a lot of new teeth, yeah. The game says it's a bad person, therefore they are going down. Okay. Don't really want to die. Would be the worst. As a hiker on the build, these side routes are usually more important since it's where hackable terminals are to help with the threats. Yeah. Kiosks to sell gear around helicopter corners that new. Yeah, of course they know how broken the game is. They've known it since day one. It's just, you know, the temporary measure. I bet you the boxes were not supposed to act like that at all. Just the entire loot system is undeveloped, really. I'd like worlds like Gothic, where you have pre-placed things in the world, where everything is tailored to measure how many resources you get. In here, it's just, yeah, if you need stuff, it's just whatever amount of time you want to spend grinding and you will get it, basically. Regarding any components, anything like that. You can also buy components like incredibly cheaply. I noticed that, like legendary components for 20 eddies a pop. Why not, right? Well, why not? It kinda ruins the game balance a little bit, especially if you do crafting build, which you do if you know what's good for you. Like these guys are tough, so let's just be careful a bit. I'll use the smart rifle, just pummel them from up here. I'm gonna read the chat again. I modded out as much hand holding as possible when I played last time. No red markers on minimap, no icons or characters, no wall hacking creatures. Conscious of enemies, no health bars, no damage numbers, minimal UI. Yeah, that makes it sort of different feel to the game, but the loot still remains, right? Much better to me, took way more seriously. Yeah, well, like this, it's like arcade loot shooter, basically. 40 mods actually watching Mark start playing, but I haven't gotten to play it yet. You will get to it, eventually, I'm sure. There is someone down here. No matter. Did I miss something? I need to make sure. Some ammunition, it's always good. And I missed this of all things. Okay, let's take it. And I guess we take the 50 cal for close range. No, the smart rifle will do just fine. We could hack this thing. Let's do it. We need some hacking experience. I also got a mod for reduced loot. Why would you want that? It's the only enjoyable thing in this game for me. Breaking the economy, you know. After it's done, it's gonna be a slog to finish the game. My puzzle, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Spot on. I think that's the same sort of rifle we already have. Is this a thing? I think this is a thing, right? Take Vortex's craft chip. So it's just a person, I guess. Also, where is the camera? I'm just gonna hack it so that I get some XP from it. Not that we really need to. It's me. Right. I'm just gonna have to read the chat, sorry. Because breaking the economy is the first hour isn't fun to me. I want to put effort to what I do in order to buy stuff. Yeah, it feels like money is way too plentiful in the game. Of course, the economy is very fragile. You can break it very easily. Looting is my favorite part of the RPGs. I'm logistician and hard, so dealing with piles of items what gives me joy, yes. And that's why we are similar. I think that's what connects us the most. I think the game broke my smart thing. It was supposed to display the thing, but it doesn't. Okay, it's fine. Let's just loot whatever is in here. Unfortunately, I shot this person in the face. That's fine, the cops don't care. Yeah, use the technical ability. Be snatching everything from here. Gun. As I said, that's why I like Gothic as well, because every single item in the world is actually pre-placed. The randomization of loot is very minimal, because it's tailored to measure. You're supposed to get certain things at certain points in the game. And if you know where stuff is, of course you can make your life easier, but breaking the economy is actually much harder. Than, for example, here, in which you can just, you know, pray to the RNGs to get what you want, or make what you want, because the game cannot be asked to actually give you certain items. So instead you can just grind for them. It sends me here, which I already was here. Okay. It was not, we were not supposed to be here so early, I guess. We just took the side route. Well, it worked out in the end, didn't it? And now it wants me to leave through that upper area, I guess. I don't want to really. So I made sure to grab some mods that changed that up to vanilla system a bit. Yeah. Stumbled across some very good items early game, which I never had a reason to stop using. Totally broken, wouldn't you say? We found something. A fairly okay shotgun, but grinding the shotgun is gonna be a pain. It's just simply colored weapons. Okay, keep this up. And we found something. Oh yeah, we found some helmets. Seriously. Okay. Can we have nice things? No. Why would you want nice things? It's just a foreign concept. Legendary goggles worse than this fucking samurai mask. Okay. Get you. Like, if you're a hacker, there's only one item that really matters, and there's only a few good items worth slotting in. So if you find one of the best ones early enough, that's the end of progression. That kills the joy though, doesn't it? I mean, it's good. At that moment you are like, oh yes. But then 60 hours later in the game you are just like, oh, I haven't found anything useful in ages. That feels the worst. Oh, let's hack this thing. Slow their bathroom ATM or whatever. It's boring as a result. All I needed, I ended up caring about the skills. Yeah, makes sense. I'm also a progression freak, so that wouldn't necessarily be good for me to be locked out of getting any sort of progress at all due to that. But don't get me wrong, I would still get that item because it would be awesome at first. This way, right? I'm so confused. We'll have to use the same route we used to enter as an entry point, I guess, to get out of here. We might as well, I guess. Deposit a thing. There's a tarot card, so let's get it.
I have received information that Vortex's shard is on its way. You did not disappoint me. That deserves compensation.
Also, I'm not sure if you are aware, but hacking terminals is a good way to get a lot of money. Yeah, I do that, but I didn't have enough cool, because I'm sure it's like the opposite of your build, basically. My cool is 4, and it's not gonna get higher anytime soon. So I'm very limited in what I can hack. But if I can steal whatever's not nailed down, I will. But I doubt for streaming it would be very good to run with hacker build. You know. Not sure, maybe it would. But it certainly wouldn't fit my playstyle, I don't think. Can you just loot him? Okay. Unfortunately, nothing really interesting. Oh, there's someone. It's probably a sniper.
With you people.
Another one, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I did switch weapons by accident. Give me my rifle back. Oh, it disassembles some of this stuff. Also, the game just loves to give you, like, you need to grind different weapons than you would want to get perk points. So I did grind with sword, I did grind with pistol, I did grind with shotgun, even though I'm not using any of that. And we'll probably have to do some more of that at some point. Which is not good, because as you can imagine, if you don't have perks into that, the enemies, as they scale, will become tougher and tougher to deal with these suboptimal weapons you don't have perks in. Some of the scripted combat sections where stealth isn't allowed to were absolute for me. So, what do you mean you people, sir? I use shotguns for most of the game, so they're pretty good. They are good, but you need to perk into them. If you don't perk into them, then they are not very good. It still takes like 4 shots close range to actually kill a person if you don't have perks for it. Which, if you don't use the or the semi-automatic shotgun, it's actually pretty painful. But yeah, everything can be really good if you invest perks into it. But I feel like the assault rifles are just not very well balanced in the game. They should be much better than handguns. Unless you do like precision things with them. But I guess most of the value in taking the rifles is actually being able to use the high caliber rifles really well. Is this? Yeah, force open. Let's get some XP from that. It's not about the loot, it's about the XP really. There's gonna be a thing. Okay, is this the thing? Yeah, it's kinda huge. I wasn't perked into them, into like any weapon, so they actually were nerf guns to me. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, if you don't have any perks, then shotguns are way better than assault rifles without any perks. That makes sense. The only bad thing is you need to be very close. Don't tell me I'm stuck, please. Okay, it's fine. For a moment there, I thought I was totally done for. Let's save the game. Just make sure. There's also hack camera. That's a joke, yeah. Nobody's gonna answer. I don't think. This might be a quest area actually. Just want to get somewhere where I'm not supposed to go. As always. Okay, barbed wire. Let's go up here. It's a quest area, yeah. Normally this place is full of goons from what I remember. Okay. I do have that problem that often we just run into places we are not supposed to get to yet. There's actually a bunch of stuff we need to do around here. Also the tarot cards are just absolutely everywhere. Which doesn't help things because it's distracting. That's what it is. But I have a lot of them already. I have like 13. So, you know, getting the rest might be actually pretty easy. So let's do that. Maybe encounter some bad people along the way as well. Yeah, the game is not about the story, it's about the bad people you encounter along the way. It's the best part of this game. Unfortunately.
Watch out!
Let's shoot the car. Explode, please.
He's hiding like a little bit.
Okay. Good. I think maximum street cred is 50. And I'm getting to that way earlier than I should, I think. Don't know what they were thinking about that scale. What's a fun area to stealth through? Sometimes they make interesting layouts that feel very Deus Ex. Yeah, I mean, but at that point I would rather play Deus Ex, where it rewards me for not killing people. Because they actually do have a pretty good design with that. Deus Ex Human Revolution was pretty good. It really, like, you were not forced to not use lethal weapons, but you were really rewarded for it. It felt good. So I'd rather play Deus Ex than this as a stealth game, because of how inherent the loot is to this one, you know? That's the worst part. Like, if you don't kill everyone, you're just hurting yourself, because there is no compensation. I mean, yeah, but I played Human Revolution like 4 times. Yeah, it's a good point. It's never the same really after you play through it for the first time. The first time is a pain. Because you don't know anything, you even like ransack the offices and then the situation got worse because you were fucking around the offices. Oh yeah. Game means business. It wants none of that nonsense looting side stuff. At least not initially, later on you can do it, but if you do it right away, the game will punish you. It's a nice bike. I do have a bike. But I don't usually travel by vehicles. because of the sheer amount of bad people you can encounter along the way if you don't do that. Who's this? Is this the main quest? I just randomly got to a place I need to go. Meet with Panam? Yes, that's actually it. I don't feel like I want to do that yet though. Like, look at this. Feels like I need to do all this first. Let's not get too close there. There's supposed to be a freaking thing. Where is it? Oh, it's already counted, I guess. Okay. My favorite vanilla car you can't even get until near the end of the game. I don't like driving in this game. But yeah, there are some vehicles that are better than others, I think. That's for sure. It's a Porsche 911, which is locked behind a quest. Okay. I never actually drove that here, so you know. Many things are probably gonna be new to me. It's just sliding through there. I just want to steal your stuff. I don't think we are supposed to be here. This is like... Are there guards? This might be another quest area actually. Yeah, I know, cameras. Doesn't feel like I should be here just yet. Where's the thing? This way, okay. Stereo, another big dose X set piece, yeah, you can see that. We are of course just gonna burn through it. So some corporate soldiers, I think. Sniper.
Shoot! Hit him down! Affirmative!
That reload speed is really quick with the double perks for it. Watching you be able to just jump all around just took me like 3 hours to stealth effort. I'm crying. Yeah. That's why it's just you making your life harder. Making it live in hell. Actually, the further you get into the game with that sort of build, the worse it gets. Because the scale is like, oh yeah, the player is supposed to have these and these perks at this point. So in order for them not to feel like everything's trivial, I have to just give the AI like 300% health, 200% damage, stuff like that. And then, oh yeah, I'm just not gonna perk into, you know what, no body, no reflex, nothing like that, just hacking. And then the game says, oh yes. Okay. No, I didn't actually collect that thing. Okay, it just disappeared when I was close to it. Well, I'm very smart today. It's alright. We'll be able to deal with it. 100% the game definitely felt really difficult for the most of the time. I could instantly kill bosses, just run around into the No, but big group fights, no. Yeah. It's the amount of enemies that makes it difficult, especially since even a single enemy with a green quality assault rifle just had so much damage that it like 3-shots you basically. Sometimes it's like a single headshot. So I can imagine having less combat stuff than I do is actually worse. But yeah, if you want to make the game real difficult for yourself, this is the way to do it. I think you actually picked something that made it really different. So good job with that. Of dying like 2 hits. The amount of save and load that must have been used. Yeah, I don't think that would be very good for streaming. Let's just put it at that. Yeah, because you can die to anything basically. Like 2 hits happen like nothing. Happens like that. So it's really easy to die. Okay, let's take a look at things. We'll have to disassemble stuff again. You have to sell the white stuff as well. We do have plenty of it right now. Might have to make some ammunition. Well, actually, it might be time to start making some good matadocks, actually. I think we are sort of depleted on healing anyways. First, ammunition. Is that a sniper ammo? Yes. Make it happen. I wouldn't do it again either, for sure. Yeah, it was very brave of you to try that. But you know, somebody needed to test it and tell us all about it. That's good. It's good. It's good. I'm just glad I didn't have to do it. So I can imagine it would be a real pain. Because the game is trying real hard to scale with the character. I can tell. It's not like it's helping it much if you just go for a lot of combat skills. It's like 7 Days to Die. If you don't do the combat perks and you play on the hardest difficulty, you will suffer. For some people, even on the regular difficulty, and even with the combat perks. But that's enough about that. Who knows what you might find? I know I will find something, a gig, and then you'll need to do some tarots again. But it's getting there. Still an insane amount of side stuff you need to still do. So this is why it would be great to play this game for a session that would last like 7 hours. Just get through a lot of the side stuff. But usually after 2 or 3 hours, I'm just like, oh, I don't feel like playing this anymore. That's the problem. It especially gets really boring for me when I have to sit around and listen to characters I don't like for a long time. So I'm not skipping the dialogue, of course. That wouldn't be very good. But it's making me suffer. So I cannot care less. Imagine how dead you'd be if you turned this into a 24-hour stream as long as StarCraft 2. Much more dead. Much more dead inside. It wouldn't be as stressful in terms of my capabilities, you know. StarCraft was actually pretty exhausting. But mentally it would break me. It's like interrogation tactic. Yeah. Just, you know, you don't want to tell us what we need to know. Let's just let you into this room. It's nice and cozy room. There is a computer. You can play whatever you want. There's only Cyberpunk on the computer. But boring. But you have to play it.
Truly, I am shocked. But do not.
Okay, yeah. Every tarot card walking on land. Oh no. That's really mean. That's like some Guantanamo stuff right there. No, no, please no. I'll tell you when he's hiding in the mountains of Afghanistan. Just don't make me play this. Save the game. What did we want to do? Oh yeah, something I wanted to mention. 24-hour stream is a problem. I downloaded the video. It had like 64 gigabytes. because YouTube cannot handle it.
I am a touchy.
So I wanted to cut it, but even cutting it takes a day. And then I did it, I tried to upload it, and YouTube said no. Because it's still too large. I need to somehow... Yeah, it's fucked. I spent several days figuring it out. I don't want to do it again. I'm just gonna let it die on the vine. You know? That's what's gonna happen, because once the VOD is done, once the VOD is deleted from Twitch, which will happen in the scope of like 14 days, then it's gone forever. There is no way I can deal with that. Blame me. It's really... Hey. Because YouTube cannot handle videos that are longer than 12 hours or larger than 2 gigabytes. Which is a problem, as you can imagine, when uploading something that has 64 gigabytes. I'd have to make it like, I don't know, 640 quality, something like that. But it's a shame to delete something like that. Just the size of StarCraft. 3 StarCraft 2s. Yeah. It's just insane. And it's not like super great quality either. It's just, that's the thing that bothers me the most. Why am I collecting the food? At least it does not weigh anything. They are quite powerful. Oh, that's a turret, right. That's why I'm dying. There are some enemies. Oh, that's another turret, right. Well, that's not very good. There was no way to sneak around everything though. For me personally. One thing that's really fun with the hacking is your skill, and you can hack into one single control panel, get access to cameras, and then between cameras hacking things through them. Everything in the zone without physically entering it, yeah. That's the fun part, I guess. But that's the very unfair part of actually have to kill enemies. And if there are no turrets, you're gonna have a hard time. Just need to be careful with this. I can burn through the turrets with the sniper rifle, I think. If I ever bother to save the game. Okay. It's fine, we'll get there. Like AoE hacks, and even knock people out with them. So we can weaponize cameras this way. Oh yeah, you can do the quick hacks. That's right. But for me personally, it just never felt like... I actually don't have any demons equipped on myself, you know. That's how bad I am, because I just can't... I don't even know how to do it. I just have that. I just use it for buffing my self, but don't actually use any quick hacks at all. The only quick hacks I use is for grinding the XP by disabling cameras, but I don't actually want to, like, not be detected. It's just to grind a skill, basically. Almost there. It's mentioning it because the camera hacking reminded me. Okay, alright. I have to use the 50 cal.
refusing to cooperate.
Okay, is this area good? Save more? For the love of God. Yeah. I'm... You know how I hate saving the game in most games. That's why I'm actually like physically opposed to it. I do try to remember saving a lot because it's like Gothic where if you die it's over. So there's no like punishment for it, just apart from if you didn't save you're fucked. So I need to do that because otherwise we are never gonna progress. But yeah, I just sometimes I make a mistake and then we have to rerun a segment, which is the worst. I hate backtracking with passion. Do some work now, but make sure it's safe. Go to that building, please. Yes, I will. Don't worry.
Comes to die in Night City. Husbands cheat on wives. Wives cheat on husbands. Then they divorce and talk behind each other's backs. Can you believe that? Truly, I am shocked. But do not despair, V. Today, I give you the chance to help one such divorcee. His name is Mr. Gutierrez. And he
Scrap the weapons. We'll need to find a thing, the window for things, because we are just overloaded on stuff. Looks like we actually should disassemble at least a couple of these. Maybe some clothing as well. And we should probably be upgrading a thing. By the thing I mean this. Will it turn into legendary yet? No. Fair enough. We could just upgrade our weapons, actually. It costs just a little bit, yeah. It's a big deal. Now it starts to cost a little more, but again, it's fine.
He is counting on us, V. Of course, his marriage is beyond saving. But perhaps we can retrieve the...
That's why I didn't save, because it blocks your saving if she talks to you.
More details.
Okay, save the video game. To take an elevator, I forgot we did that. Sorry, apartments, right. Yeah, so we probably used 50 cal on the turrets, would be my guess. You're back? Good. Try hacking the turrets first. No, we need to smash them. We need to take revenge. I'm not sneaking. Can hack the cameras, I guess. 50 cal is actually not the most accurate thing in the world. Believe it or not. Okay, not good. Dead. Okay. Yeah, the turrets are really salty. They do also scale because it's a lot of damage. You can hack then smash. I know, but it's just more exciting if you beat it in combat. I'd like that, but the games no. Yeah, I hate it though. I'm not gonna sneak if I can help it. Why do you make a loot game and then, oh yeah, sneaking? It's like RTS and stealth mechanics. It's like Ancestors Legacy, where it's an RTS game and they give you like four guys or Terran Command, and then like, oh yeah, if any of them die, you're fucked. Well, people die. It's an RTS game. I don't care. We don't have to do it. It's just the game is really trying to force you into it, but not up to a point where it will actually do it. So, too bad for the game. There's gonna be another turret upstairs, I think.
Welcome to N54. It's time for your local news. Violence continues to plague the
Let's go upstairs. There's gonna be a turret somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Should have probably hacked it for the skill to grind it. Extra started deadly lagoon tank top. Okay. I think it's better than our old shirt. Yes. This one was still not terrible though. Let's disassemble that. Did we upgrade our stuff? Don't remember if it was before or after. Yeah, it was. It's already done. Good. Steel shards. Okay. Next week I only work Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Then it's time for winter holiday. That's good. That's good. Then you're switching. Oh, the jobs is gonna come into play as well soon, I guess.
No mercy!
It's just one. It's never one.
Together! On the move! Go, go, go!
Escape. Make no mistake, this is not an escape. Ah. All it takes is like 2 headshots. I need to really invest into my body properly because this is just not working out. The scaling is off the scale. Not that soon. New one starts in March. Old one ends in March. Okay. Alright. So yeah, there's still some time, but you know, it's gonna be refreshing as well, I bet. Oh, of course, I triggered this one. Did we collect the tank though? I don't think we did. Have to do that. I can melt them in like 2 seconds, but problem is the damage. I can really get slaughtered very quickly. Let's equip that. Save the game, we cannot, okay. Need to be careful because we can die in 2 seconds as well. This is the guy that killed me last time, I think. Maybe it's the other one actually. Status effects, I'm gonna maybe take care of him. Is this all of them? Probably not, right? There's at least one more guy, I think. Save the game, now we can do it. Change of pace, new job, new routines, and 700 kilometers move. It's definitely gonna spin your life a bit. But I think you said it's closer to where you come from, so it actually will be better in terms of surroundings. But I imagine it will. Okay, right. Let's go this way. Just escape. That's where I come from, okay. Let's go, it's good to return home, so to speak. You'll be selling some of this crap to the vendor station. And the move will be straight up, so no time zone difference at all. That's also good, so it doesn't mess up your life or the stuff you are used to. Save the game. Deposit a shard. Sell the weapons.
Mr. Gutierrez insisted on discretion. Perhaps you are not aware, but raising the alarm and discretion are not the same thing. Keep that in mind for the future. I am closing the contract.
It's done, we just didn't do the side objective. Which is completely fine. Technical ability. Attached mods back, yeah, that's great. We also unlocked this ability to upgrade low quality components into higher quality ones, that might be good. And then these things we need to unlock next. It's gonna take a while. But yeah, we should maybe craft some things. Bad mark! Yes! The game doesn't like me not doing the side objectives, you know that. Does it mean I'm gonna do it? No. Oh, we have this. Now we can make this for our guns as an upgrade. It's actually better. Anything useful amongst the next tier? Not really. We could start making some of this good stuff. Some good crafting XP as well. Let's take a look at inventory. Yeah, let's keep using the... Let's just waste these and then you'll start using the better ones, I guess. Grenades. Yeah, I just found a bunch of them, but they are useless. It's a shame they don't really cost anything, otherwise I would totally sell them. Cyberpunk. Can we equip things? Yes. Reboot optics. Cripple movement, overheat. Thing, short circuit. Let's get that. Let's take a look at the map. Need to go this way now. The short tarot's pretty close by. I think I will actually collect that first. There's a clothes shop. I guess you can take a look at it. But I don't really have very high hopes for it.
Where are you from?
What's good here?
Whatever you desire.
No, nothing really nice. Could take like shoes, I guess. Movement speed. Let's take it. My boots are pretty shit, I think. It's gonna be slightly better. It's like women's shoes or something. Was it a suit? I cannot tell. Well, we do look ridiculous anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Upgrades. Let's upgrade our things. Not that. Check it. Is it? Yeah, now it's purple. That's nice. I don't suppose we have clothing mods though. And she doesn't sell blueprints for it, so it kinda sucks. Save the game. Okay, is this the police? I think it is, yeah. Otherwise I would totally go after him. Good any plans for Christmas, by the way? Going away to visit relatives? I should, but I don't think I will. I will probably visit after Christmas is over. It's gonna be incredibly hectic to go there now. Not to mention it's quite expensive, but also just getting there because they're building a highway and it's not done yet. Therefore you need to use the side roads, and that's pretty terrible. It's gonna be cluttered like crazy, especially with all this snow. and many people move there because it's kind of close to Germany and Poland. So a lot of people that go there for various reasons will also be there. So I think I will let it until everyone does their business and then visit afterwards. Spend the Christmas here. I can imagine no trains going there. There are trains, but the train trip takes 6 hours, I think, with the transfer it needs to make. It's not a straightforward rail. Unfortunately, you need to make a transfer as well. And usually there is like an hour waiting time between the trains, because they change the locomotive. It's just a really awkward place to get to. Unfortunately. But, you know, once it's not actually cluttered with all the traveling folk, it's gonna be fine. But I'm not in a market for staying in the traffic for vast majority of one of the days, so let's just wait until it blows over. It's not like I'm gonna miss out on anything, just usually do the gifts afterwards. Sounds reasonable, yeah. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of staying there for multiple days anyway. So it would be better to just be there for like a day or two, but don't really stay for much longer. And one of the days would be taken by the travel and the other one by traveling back, basically. So it kind of forces you to stay longer. That's not something I usually enjoy much, so it's kind of why. There's something we're supposed to get. Oh yeah, it's the first attack, I didn't notice that.
What the hell?
There's a water, so I need to go around. It's like... Actually, we could just go into the water, I guess. sell either, so you can get up. Okay, we need to get inside. I'll save the game. Somewhere in here is gonna be the painting. It's upstairs, actually. So we've got that. Now there are some side jobs we could do here, or just do the gigs. So you do have a couple over there as well. Delman HQ. Let's do that. That's actually one we have for a while. You have a perk point. Need to spend it. Technical ability. Just do that. Save the game.
Lawyer's gonna go data crash on your ass. You hear me? He'll run you out of biz.
Would you be so kind as to give me your lawyer's contact information?
Fuck you, Cirque Brain!
Thank you. Processing data now. Please wait.
Hey, Del.
Hello, sir or madam. How can I be of service?
What's got into you, Del? Don't recognize me? You sent me a message saying I should come in about the accident.
You are currently speaking to a Delamain network subroutine. Alas, my operational capabilities are limited. Could you please clearly recite your incident report?
Don't give him any numbers. That's how they find you. Who?
77-011-01096.
Incident report on file. Confirmed.
96 at the end. It's a public enemy. Government target.
Your identity has been established. Mr. Hans Jonas, what phrase would best describe your experience of incident number 771111101096?
Actually a little heartbroken about my damaged ride, but I'd rather talk to the real Delamain if I can.
Where are they going to go with Bade? Yes, if I get attribute points, but that was just a perk point for skills.
Cannot oversee everything. I've taken the liberty of transferring a settlement to your account to compensate for the damage done.
Special treatment.
Would you mind if we spoke elsewhere?
Sure, let's talk.
Then please follow the drone. I'm fully aware customer service is less than satisfactory.
You see, perk point. If I had an attribute point, we might have gone Bade, but this is not gonna help me. All of this is max stamina. Health regen we already have, 1 point in each. but what you really need is damage reduction or more health. This is good, but it wants 12 points.
Factory at the moment. Perhaps a guided tour will prove some form of compensation. This corridor links the shop to the office. And here is where the magic happens. The shop is fully automated. I'm pondering broadening my portfolio to include repair services.
Yeah, like her, welcome.
The shop is currently overwhelmed with work.
Think I know why.
I'm still looking into the cause of the Delamain network vehicle failures. My working hypothesis is an advanced virus. I must resolve the situation quickly. This sudden rise in incidents is proving costly.
Second most watched streamer now.
Attention to the company.
Have you seen your Twitch recap? No, I haven't.
The control room. I feel honored to have you here. Rather surprisingly.
All these lights, what are they for?
That's what I wish to discuss with you. A green light denotes a vehicle with which I am in contact. As you can see, that is no longer the case for some vehicles.
Couple of Easter eggs in it, kind of fun, worth completing.
Repair drones can't take care of this?
This time, I fear, human intervention is required. I'm aware you offer a broad range of services and are unusually discreet. Thus, I'd like you to assist me in recovering my missing vehicles.
Okay, sure. I'll go after your missing wheels.
I'm pleased to hear it. I shall send you the coordinates of their last known locations. You must simply deactivate each. I'll then re-establish the link.
Recording error with the yes. It's bullshit. Everything works.
Delamain vehicles are exceptionally secure. Be sure to have a scanner with decryption capability on your person.
What? Quit? No. No cuddles, only violence. Scanner, okay. Hey, from the computer, welcome. Kitty cat, yeah. It's a freaking monster, and it's just double the size of all the other cats I've ever had or seen. Side job, I cannot do that because it's very high danger. Could do after these? No, that's too high. Let's go after that. Then I'll do this. That's his vehicle, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Scale 1 to 10. How are you feeling about the game? In some of its facets, it's not as bad as some other. But in general, if I was to add it up, it's like 3 out of 10. That's due to expectations. If this was an indie game, it would be like 8. But yeah. Some of these vehicles are a pain though, just so you know. Okay. We can deal with it. Okay, these are quite tough. It's like 8 headshots. Finish one off. Yeah, just, you know, scale. It's just like other people who have like basically a shirt and a basic gun, is just the scale of it. Some of them are like 20 times stronger than others because of no particular reason. well, you can like shoot people with ballistic armor to shreds if they have low enough level. But this person with a shirt standing by a crate, no, 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 you can't have that. And now I have to do this because I just
Would you be so kind as to give me your lawyer's contact information?
I cannot save because I just always forget.
Thank you. Processing data now.
I mod listed too easily. No, there's no way. Oh no, I'm not trying any mods. After this plays over, this game goes onto a pyre. I never want to see it again.
Recognize me? You sent me a message saying I should come in about the accident.
It was overhyped. I didn't get any sort of overhype for it. I kind of expected it to be shit. But this level of shit, not quite. It surpasses even the most lukewarm expectations.
Incident report on file. Your identity, Mr. Ham.
Can really skip these.
Actually,
V. My apology. I've taken the... Would you mind if we spoke?
Yes.
sure.
Then please. I'm fully aware. Perhaps a guided tour. This corridor links...
Yeah.
And here is
I
where
know.
magic
I can
happens.
skip.
The
Fine.
Alas,
Think I know why.
I must resolve the situation. The control room.
All these lights.
As you can see,
Repair drones?
this time, I'm aware.
Okay, sure.
I'm pleased to... You must sim...
See what I can do.
Go there. If you run into the bad people again, it's fine. I'm gonna try to kill them again. It's not gonna work, but whatever. It's here. Let's save the game. Didn't have a skull on them, but it's clear that they have just such a high level compared to me. 50 cal headshot doesn't kill him. It's always great. That freaking sniper. Can you just die? Yeah. Think that's done? No, there's another guy. I guess last time I actually was killed by the sniper more than anything else. So you have to be aware of that. Anything here? No, it doesn't look like it. There's some Militech crates, but it doesn't seem like they have anything really. Maybe this thing? No. Okay, that's just instant death. I guess explosion of the motorbike didn't really help me. Just exploded at the worst possible time. I need to invest into the body skill, otherwise this is gonna be horrible, just constantly loading the game. Because the game is getting to a point where the enemies did scale. And damage wise we can kill them still quite quickly, but... Oh, it didn't save after that. No, oh. Yeah, you know, just casual headshot with a 50 cal, never killed anyone, clearly. Killed again. Guy received a headshot and then a body shot with 50 cal and still alive. Great. Well, it doesn't really matter. 50 cal is nothing, it means only the weapon counts. But this one is a fairly good one, it's the best I can have on my level. But it's still doing this. That's good. I'm so tired of this. It's the reason why, yeah, I need to play it more because it's my long play and I need to finish it, but it's always like, this game is such a steaming pile of shit. It's just... I have made myself physically disgusted by being forced to play it even more. Okay, whatever. It's just... difficult enemies. Yeah, clearly. The design decision makes for fun and riveting gameplay. Sure. Okay, there's nothing to get, I guess, apart from the stuff we've already got. Could always just focus on the main quests instead. Yeah, that's just the whole city is riddled with side stuff you need to do, and if you go somewhere you will encounter bad people. And if I do run into them, I will kill them. It's just scaling us off, because it feels like you never have enough. Is that? No, that's a civilian. A bunch of civilians. Okay. Okay, interesting. We had full health there. With the green weapon, she one-shotted me in the face. Okay, good. If in a game you go for just to relax, I guess it could be Caesar if I'm not playing extremely punishing maps, which we usually are. Can take a look at Steam. Not really, it depends what. I guess Legion TD is quite relaxing for me usually, or Age of Empires, but some of the competitive games can be quite stressful. Depends. What kind of relaxation you need, either physical or mental. But this one is just straight up annoying. It's not about the difficulty necessarily, because the difficulty is bullshit once you know that the AI just cheats. It just feels very cheap. And therefore it's not even like you are trying so hard to overcome something. It's only about, oh yeah, you just find out that this enemy does in fact have 500% damage because the game decides the scale is supposed to be like that. And that being there on top of me just hating every single character in this game doesn't really help me being excited about it. As I mentioned, the story is just ridiculous. So are the characters. Mostly mental, something you play it wind down. Don't go for racing games to do that. I only have Crash Day as a racing game, but I guess that would work to wind down. I just don't really like racing games. That's why I wouldn't really do that.
V, have a look at the attached and go to the given address. There, you will take a car from Sergei Karasitsky. Your job is delivery to the Tiger Claws. The car only, I mean, not Sergei. Everything understood? I hope so.
You, Sergey?
Nice of you to ask. Lately, I feel like there is a neon sign over my head that says, Sergey who fucked with Tiger Claws. I have little present for Tiger Claws sitting in garage.
Alright then, fling me the coordinates.
Just a moment. I opened door to garage. It opened from inside too, just in case.
Presence of the car?
It's a bit more than ordinary car, but in a nutshell, yes. Just drive it there and they take care of the rest. And don't mess this up, huh? I count on you.
Well, fake Russian accent 101, yeah. Clearly. The key is leaving out certain words. Here and again, just to sound totally fucking stupid. It's fine. I get this is gonna contain some sort of bomb or whatever.
It's not him. Thank God. Quick, let me out before he returns.
Close the door.
And you are?
Alex Pushkin, Senior Assistant in Quality Assurance at Biotechnica.
What's a Corpo QA doing messing with the Tiger Claws?
You work for Tiger Claws? I told them I would not accept their offer.
It's complicated. How about before I change my mind?
I do not know what is going on, but thank you. You will not regret this. You got this job from Akako, yes? I will pay her. She won't lose an 80, and neither will you.
You would be the last person to get bought by a corpo stuffed in a trunk. Oh, so I thought. You never fail to... not mean Sergei. No, sadly, he was outbid by another interest party. Who knows what will become of him now? Quid pro quo, V. Quid pro quo. Contract closed.
Sort of talk for something that didn't even require me to drive anywhere. Oh, what else? What about our XP level? It's kind of low still. He'll go and disassemble some of these weapons. Did find some clothing as well, so I'll take a look at it. You're supposed to go down, I guess. Yeah. More down. Yeah.
I need you to acquire something. Only me, no client. So expect quick and clean results. You will be entering Tiger Claw territory. Very high risk. More information attached.
What did I buy? What's happening? I have no idea what's happening here. Why was I attacked? And what did I pay for? Got no idea. Well, whatever. What does she hire humans clean results? I don't know. The most messy merc out there. Just an impersonation of blunt object. It's like the Eversor assassin from 40k. Just release me in the general direction of the anime.
No problem.
And watch the carnage. I don't know what's the problem. If she wants anything else, she should hire a different assassin or a merc. She should hire Leffington, not me. This way? I rented an apartment. That's what I paid for, right? No. Don't say. nice apartment. I don't want it. No, bugger off. Go outside. Why? You always can with me. What you want. But I definitely don't want this. It's the worst. Why would I burn incense or do whatever? Is this the riveting side stuff you can do with your character just to make it like life? No. It's the worst. Where is it supposed to go? Is it up? I hope it's up. No, it's not. Now it wants me. Just make up your mind, game. Make up your mind.
For the love of... what a fucking shit sty.
Wasn't slumming it in squats like your whole thing?
Sure, when I was skezzed out beyond all recognition.
Well.
Secret doors. How cliche. Why do peeps have to be so goddamn predictable?
Well, can I just move it? Possibly remote controlled. What would you prefer to play, this or Fallout 4? Fallout 4, I think. But that game also has problems. It's just, you're choosing between two bad apples, really. But I'd do anything to escape Cyberpunk at this point because it's just shit. Can we just like pull it or something? I want to search the apartment for flipping switch. Why does it have a single outcome? Can you not let me do anything else? Like, just pull it? No. Some decent gunplay at least, and your character doesn't feel like the thing here. It's a good point, but the setting is even worse than Fallout for me personally. At least in Fallout you can justify a lot of the bullshit by it being an apocalypse. In here, this is like the worst dystopian nightmare I can imagine. Humanity descending into something like this. It's just... everyone looks like a monster in this game. The cybernetic, like it's just not delved into it too much, but suffice to say it's made to ponder to certain kind of audience. I'm not part of that audience, clearly. So I just don't find that very enjoyable, nice, or alluring at all. Ah, why? I know it's there, just use your arm, so you have strength. No. Okay. We have to read the freaking emails. I hate it. It's a thing.
Must be connected to those doors.
Or a shitter flushing somewhere, who knows?
Looks like Leia went to the Tiger Claws. Behind Waco's back.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Claws aren't the deal on red type.
Let's see if she got lucky.
Go to Brendan's club wired head. We are supposed to go outside, right? Yeah, okay. I hope we can shoot people in the face. I don't want to do another outcome. Barbed wire. This way. Okay, more side people. There's a guy upstairs. Why do you switch weapons like that? You'll help me with the most important decision of today. What to eat for dinner. Well, what are our choices? That is important. Kebab, roll, hamburgers, or Indian? It's a tough choice. I think you should eat some Indian food. Something spicy. Or at least moderately spicy, I should say, because they have some insanely spicy food. What is this? Legendary quick hack components. Okay, yeah, it's how you make things. So you can just transfer items or make them higher quality stuff. Let's make some from the green ones. One perk point. Yeah, and this place has one dish that I love, but it's way too spicy. I need some creme fraiche with it in order to eat it. Sounds good. Should have some of that, probably. Just have some nice cool drink on the side, maybe, to cool yourself down, and then it's gonna be fine. That's when I have work tomorrow. My school might just like it either. Okay, alright. Makes sense. So maybe something more simple. Like Indian food for kids. That's what Westerners usually can handle, right? Because their like adult stuff is like way too spicy, usually. Especially if you go like through Indian stuff, not the Westernized crap. Okay, where do we go? You should take this elevator, I think. But it would be nice to check out this. Maybe take the stairs instead. I'll keep Indian in mind, yeah. It's fine, you can have whatever you want. Burger sounds okay as well. It's insane, basically none of our local traditional dishes are spicy, yeah. It's, same here, we don't usually do very spicy food. Some of it is, but it's not like traditional stuff. If it's spicy, it usually is more recent thing that was added. So, you know, it's very different. I'm getting hacked.
Reminds me of this one dive in Arroyo we used to sometimes do sets in Friday nights.
Guys,
Because it was one tough fucking joint. One wrong word, one sideways glance, gets steel between the ribs.
I think we have dealt with all of them, right? Most likely. Just like the belly wraps, but today she's wild. Just no chill. Gonna have both fish and meat now in Augustus now? Okay. Changes some of the maps now. Because that was an issue a lot of people were struggling with if they never actually made a map. Just yeah, let's add wharfs and farms for meat on a map. And yeah, then your farms make fish. Just like in yesterday's map we played, the Cappadocia. Still tried on without thinking. Yeah, it's what happens. Even if you know about it, sometimes it just doesn't click.
So many people died for this tiny little shit.
Okay. Have a new perk point. So I'll assign it, I guess. No, that's actually the one we have for a while. I need to keep it.
Shit spec.
Question is if I should allow fishing on it now. Would be fun. We could. If it is indeed fixed in the recent Augustus version. It's not gonna be like super important, I don't think. Usually people do misjudge how much food you really need, so that you usually end up with having way too much. So I suspect your map is not gonna be too different in that, so that's gonna be surplus stuff anyways. So I'm not sure how that's how useful it's gonna be, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I've seen plenty of maps, so it wouldn't surprise me. Just like that.
Both you and I know no one actually believes that.
Oh no, it wants me to go this way, I guess. But imports, there will be surplus for sure. Imports suck though. Importing food is horrible, usually. Unless it's specifically for patricians, give them another kind of food. But even then, it's not good. Do I have to take the... Okay. Well. Just go up. Deposit it. We also sell the white stuff. Maybe I'll change it up and add fishes. And trust that this is safe. Yeah. I didn't pick up the call. Fuck. It's fine. Okay, a technical ability. If we go up to... Yeah, we'd need 18 and then 20. Legendary items. And then do that. But yeah, first we'll just do some body. Because I feel like I'm just dying way too often. So 12 is what we need for this. And this is not terrible. Okay, you have 2 perk points, but let's hold on to them, I think. It's not like we can get anything else really, but it's gonna be useful once we unlock the new stuff. You're gonna have to send me the map. If you don't want it to be public, yeah, you can just send it in the secret room on Discord. Let's do the Delamain vehicle. Find Fingers Clinic. That's also a thing. I'll have to do that. And then there's this and this. A lot of stuff to do today. Okay, let's go. Getting to another level soon is gonna be good though. That's what we will need. Oh yeah, my rifle ammo is also depleted. Let's make it. Together with the description. Yeah, good. Instructions are always good. Instructions are always good. People usually don't care about it. You can notice if you read some of my reviews of maps in Haven. You shouldn't really judge a map if it doesn't have a description or instructions, because many people don't actually care about it at all. But I do. So I always enjoy when there's a story, especially if the story is well written. And no broken English and such. There can be mistakes, I also sometimes do mistakes, but you need to correct it when you make a typo or whatever. Just make it all immersive, right? We need a text-to-speech thing that would speak like Caesar. It would actually be great. I think he could make it, since he does actually say quite a few lines. Just, you know, make it happen. I got some help with the wording and description, by the way, so the story is mine, but the wording isn't. Would be cool, yeah. Oh no, that's police. Okay, let's just go.
One of my missing vehicles might very well be near where you are now.
Thanks. Try to find it.
Is it gonna be over there? It's possible, right? We'll see. This leads where we need to go. It's on the roundabout.
Can't take it. It's too much.
What is?
Put that away. I'm warning you.
Love it. The city, the bustle, the crowds. It's overwhelming.
Well, so let's get you back to safety. The garage.
By driving through the streets.
Well, yeah, afraid so.
Fine. Take me there. Just get me out of here. Let me know when I'm safe.
This is sentient car.
But do take it slow. And try not to hit anything.
Oh no. That's not good. We will hit absolutely everything. Most likely. Word, I didn't know I spelled it wrong. Oh. That's what happens. Especially to us non-native English speakers. Just have to double check everything. This is an don't damage this car while they're delivering it sort of deal. It's usually the worst kind of deal you can get when the driving system is so shit. You'll be able to do it, I think. It's a kilometer away still.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No. We certainly can't stay here. Keep driving.
Slowly. Apparently you found a new city and found a new city. Yeah, found a city. So it's in English. Like establish a city basically, that's what it is. Fund it is like you fund a project. But it's not how that is in English. I love adding immersive descriptions when possible into the map to feel like an actual in-game mission. Yeah. So it's good. But you know the campaign is a joke, right? The campaign, the historical realism is not there at all, while the challenging part is also non-existent. So, if you want your mission to be like campaign mission, you have to just tune it down. Is this mission fun? I insist, it's shit. Slow down, don't damage this car. Drive me across the city, just fuck off. Car keeps bitching at me. Still spelled it fund? No, found. Just... My pronunciation isn't perfect. I'm sometimes not very articulate, so... There you go. This map might be like a campaign soon. We'll see. If it is, I won't blame you, it's your first map. It's fine. But you saw my maps, you know what can be achieved.
See? It wasn't so bad.
It was horrifying. But still, I thank you.
Okay. Did put us back here. Let's do this gig, I guess.
Sincerest thanks for your assistance, V. I've taken the liberty to send you a share of your fee.
No, I said here. Game just decides, oh yeah, you are going here now. It's not good. Logistics problems, but maxing trade won't be too hard. I know it can be achieved with tons of balancing. I need to make a few maps to get the feel of what of that without balancing it for months. Yeah, that's fine. It's just about the torture as well. You need to just get into that mindset of not being opposed to making things that will be tough to deal with. It's very easy to get into that sort of feel where you just want to make a nice map, but you know, if it's gonna be easy, I can crush it in like hour and 10 minutes on stream, which is not good. On Steam it's more difficult because you cannot save or anything. So off stream I would be more reckless with my stuff if I can save. So the map, ideally you want 2 hours, I think. If I can spend 2 hours on it, it's gonna hold up pretty well. It also depends on the population requirement, but if the map is easy and it wants 12,000 pop, I can make it happen fast. Money is the limiting factor, so if you have a lot of money, it's the enabler. I can just not spend as much time in game, just build all the stuff, then let it run, and it's gonna happen. You know how it is. You will help me balance it. Well, if you want to balance your game according to me, then yes. Well, it's always subjective. And what I might like, some people might not like, but I think the general stuff is well established. There are some general guidelines you never want to break, really. It's the XP ad. It's not very high. Also, street cred is 50. I think we cannot advance it anymore. We'll see. The feedback, at least. I don't want the economy to be too easy if possible. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I will tell you if I like or dislike something. You can count on that. But still, you will see it in practice, how it affects the city.
In spite of clear orders to remain in direct contact with me. Something must have happened. He would not dare go against me. Familiarize yourself with the brief and proceed swiftly. I need him.
I don't familiarize myself with anything. I just go in, see face, shoot face, done. Oh no, is this another? Okay, let's just grind some tech points then. It's also good. To be careful. There will be more traps, I think. Save the game. We don't have 20 strength. 20 body is a lot.
Hey, you alright?
Look, Fee, every net runner ends up the same way. Brain fried by some corpo ice.
Looks like you're still breathing.
Find out what happened. I really don't want to find out what happened. I don't want to reach shards or anything like that. That would be the worst. Cannot break this open. Can't do that. For the lights. It's a locked room, right? Yeah.
2 seconds. Wait.
You have mortal and immortal versions of some of your maps, right? What's the difference between them? It's only on some of them it was for flavor. So mortal is for players who don't want excessive suffering, and the other one is for godlike people, so masters at the game. Because you just cannot make a single map appeal to both of these demographics, as I said. And while it's important to get new people into Caesar and have them be able to play the custom maps, it's also important to keep people interested and get some cred with them, you know? Just, it's also something you want to do.
How long I hear,
So some of the maps do have that.
Americans say I'm starving.
Did you switch on the lights?
Yes, I was ready for a game of twice for yes, once for now. But you beat me to it. Fine work you did.
So, you're probably wondering who sent me.
Wakako. She always find an excuse to drag me to her place for dinner. You must visit me someday. I'll show you a few net running tricks.
Wasn't it me who just saved your ass?
We never stop learning hard lessons. But you don't have to do everything alone.
Thanks, I'll think about it.
How do they differ? Trade prices, invasion size, yes, and timescale. So, I don't know if we talked about it yet, but I think we did. So, you can imagine a line that would be a timescale. This is a point where you will actually start your map and when the player will take control of this city or the province. And then the line is here where it ends. So time limit or hard invasion or anything, they will force the end of the map. And during that line, you want the development to go steadily up, usually on most maps. While if you provide excess amount of money, what's gonna happen? The line is gonna get shorter because people will do it faster. While if you stretch it more with some difficulties, it will become longer and stretch the progress. But you need to account for that in the timeline of the events, because the events need to be spaced out with your requests and invasions and everything, so it adds to this line. And no matter if people are good or bad at the game, they should still fit within that scale. Fortunately, you can do that with making two versions. So one of them would be having the timescale longer by intention, and it would state that it's an easier version of the map, while the other one will be for better players and the timescale is going to be shorter. More frequent invasions, less money for trade goods, collapsing quota, larger earthquakes, whatever you can imagine. Just take the events from the regular map, make them harder, make it insane. That's how it works. So if there is an earthquake, it was average or small, I make it large. If there is a quota for something, I might collapse it. Not totally, but decrease it, for example, at some point. You know, things like that. And then the regular version is still there for people who don't want to suffer. So
I was informed of how you handled yourself. Good work. I expected nothing less from you. I am closing the contract.
steal this stuff. Let's do the side job first. It's gonna be the freaking vending machine talking to us again, I think. But yeah, we are getting close to a level up, which is gonna enable us to get more head points, which is actually super useful and important for me. So I'm tired of dying all the time to the stupid scaling mechanics. So let's hope that we can do it quick. Also be able to upgrade some of our items fairly soon, I think. Is that fine? I have to learn how to balance. Yeah, I mean, you need to test it properly first, and then if you are certain you can actually, the stuff is still beatable, test the earthquake layouts, how they spread out and all that. But it can be done fairly quickly. You just need to know what you are doing and just go directly after it. That's why I said making a proper Marek map takes at least 24 hours of clean time, like including testing, maybe even more. While making a map on stream that's just gonna be a generic bullshit map, or a map for a redemption that's not stipulated to be insane, like my maps, I can do it in like 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours maybe. I guess 6 hours including save editing sounds okay. But there is a huge difference in how memorable the maps are if you compare the two. I've tried to use common sense, but the length of a year is hard to grasp. Yeah, you need to test it and learn how that works, with also the invasions and distant battles, requests for armies and things like that. It gets a feel, you need to develop a feel for it, really. Because it might feel like a year is not a long time in game, but it kinda is. For some of the stuff, it's not a lot for trading. You can only sell the quota during that year, but for how many people can move into the city, how many soldiers are recruited, how many goods are produced, if you have this and that amount of farmland or dwarves, all of that adds up. So the resources are just flowing, right? And the flow of them is very important to understand. So again, you don't want the availability to be too plentiful, otherwise it's gonna feel like a sandbox. One thing you can also do is stretch the entrance route into the map. Just make it so people arrive slower. That's also a huge nerf to quickly beating it, usually, but it needs some terrain shenanigans. Not always does it fit well with the map's intended terrain features. So, keep that in mind. We should have really, the stuff we talked about over the course of multiple streams, you were asking questions for a long time now. We should have really, I should have taken notes because I need to make a video about it, and a lot of these questions is not something I really think about, but it's definitely stuff people need to know about if I'm making a video for how to make a map, or what are the finer things in map making, you know? It's just sometimes tough to really go back and think like a person who is trying to find something out, because some of the things are just like a second nature, really. And you don't really think about it anymore once you learn it. Visualizing the line would be great. Yeah, that's what I plan to do actually. I think that's a good way to explain some of the stuff happening. I had a 4-year gap for something in a game. It felt like an eternity. It is a long time, 4 years, especially if you have a lot of money for the city. In late game on 200% speed is alright. Yeah, like if it's between requests, it can be fine, but requests should be kept a little bit shorter usually. You don't want them to be spammed, but you also want them to be like available at a certain point so you can just constantly deal with them and not be like totally overwhelmed or feel like I'm just waiting for that request and nothing else is happening. You want middle of the road usually.
What are you doing? I'm perfectly satisfied with my appearance, thank you very much. Sir, please? Thank you, V. Boy, I was scared to my core. I thought he'd paint some mean things on me. The humiliation. Say, since we've been through so much together, I guess that makes us best friends. That calls for a discount.
Thanks, Brendan.
Don't worry, you deserve it. You're one tough cookie, and yet...
Always been especially when you edit it afterwards. Yes, but Fairby didn't save edit his map, so for him it's as simple as going into the editor and fixing it. For us who do save editing, it's a pain. A big pain, because you usually forget the changes you've done. So it's the worst. And the longer it takes for you to go back, it's worse and worse and worse and worse.
No idea what you're talking about. You must be confusing me with someone else.
Oh no. Have I? I'm terribly sorry. Maybe I'm not as smart and insightful as I thought.
Just add 3 things to the map and save it? Yeah.
No. Maybe.
Well, when you get into save editing, Fairby, you will know our pain. Every good map creator gets into save editing because it's super useful. But it's also a massive pain to do any changes on. So it's good that you are learning without that. Most in the XML file. Yeah, that's gonna be helpful as well. You can do a lot of balancing that way. But that's why the approaches are different. I need to learn the XML things first before I do my video. Because that's gonna be something most people opt for as well. But then again, Augustus might come with new stuff soon, like new, you know, editor functions, and then it's all gonna be worthless. So I kind of want to wait. But I've been thinking about making it for a while, and it would be good because it would draw some attention to the YouTube content a bit. But it's just so much work, and I can already feel like it's gonna be wasted soon. We're supposed to go down? Yes, we are. Augustus will have built in by the time I get to that stage. Yeah. Hopefully. Well, then I'm just gonna be like the mean old man. I was gonna say, when I was younger, we had to work hard for our maps. We had to save edit them and suffer if you want to change anything. At least young people don't know what the pain is. What does it take to make a true map? Oh, it's fine. People should have the ability to modify things without having to go back and redo all the changes. It's a massive pain and a reason why people don't actually fix a lot of the things a lot of the time. If they did save edit. Not good. They are kind of powerful. It's alright.
Oh, gracious creature and benign! Don't turn off the light.
Fingers. Know where I can find them?
If I could, I'd swap, you know?
Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted?
In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
Incoherent mess. Could cover the basics and then show what's currently possible with Augustus in another video. I've put in a little bit of effort into my XML files. You can take a look at it if you would like. Yeah, I'm just in general I need to look at XML editing and what's possible. I think I can do it very easily. It's just I'm lazy and used to other things, and you know, it's just a new innovation. I'm always opposed to it, you know me. Eventually I'm gonna come around, but I haven't really been making that many maps too recently because of all the streaming, but yeah, I'm gonna come around eventually.
Pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
Freaking squad.
teaches those candy-ass Scott suckers not
Made
to
it
come
all
around
the
here
way
no
here,
more.
huh? Must really want to talk to Evelyn.
Hello? There's a line.
Nuh-uh, you ain't cut.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn.
What are you even doing here, Judy?
Same thing as you. Looking for Evelyn.
How'd you know to look for Evelyn here?
Got friends at Clouds. Word spreads out of there quicker than the clap.
Meaning?
Friend told me what you dug up, so here I am.
You talked to Fingers yet?
If only. He's harder to get in to see than the best docs in town. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it.
Someone ain't messing around.
What the hell? What the? Hey, this isn't some esquif den in Pacifica. Sit in, wait your turn.
Where's Evelyn Parker? I know she wound up here at your clinic.
Evelyn. Evelyn.
Think real hard now.
You see, my patient here is likely to feel ever so slightly awkward if I leave half her face off.
You're cutting her a really shitty deal, Doc. Faceplate's got a busted eyelid retractor.
Hey, my patient is fully aware of her impending upgrade's drawbacks. Consider the alternative. No eyelid at all, no faceplate to speak of.
Tell me where Evelyn Parker is.
Yes, but I have a procedure I must finish. May I?
Fine, I'll wait.
I need you to be a big girl now. This could hurt. Bear with me just one more second. There. How's it feel?
Fine, I guess.
Looks fine, too. And it never hurts to smile, sweetheart. You tiger claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
These girls know you're chipping faulty implants?
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
Creep. This game is disgusting.
Know that?
You looking for a friend?
Already told you. I'm looking for a woman named Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many
Murder
girls
him.
come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted.
Suggest you start remembering all you can. Either that, or I'll make sure you never forget my face.
2 beefers from a BD studio took her. Didn't even know their names. They mentioned a moth of all things. Virtues with the death's head. Said she'd be good for the moth.
Frickin' creep.
I'll be outside.
He's got a reward on him. But yeah, he's alive. Just knocked out.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her, I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey, keep it together. You want to give up now?
Let's make some more rifle ammo.
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. It's better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
It could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. Has an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec. Know a fixer in Westbrook. I'll drop her a line.
V, fixers don't hand out information right and left.
Done a couple of things for her. Not that she owes me, but let's see what she has to say.
Okay.
Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain. I'll wait in the van.
Like a call. Call.
V, nice surprise. What is it you need?
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing. A Death's Head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Can you get me one of those recordings?
No, but I have a pretty good idea who can.
Who'd that be?
There's a store on Jig Jig Street. It has a Pandora's box worth of crap inside. Try asking the owner.
Thanks, Wako.
Okay, so this thing we can do. It's actually here. I guess we do that. This might give us the XP we need. We haven't gotten any from this yet. So.
Hey, yo, man, you trying to rip us off?
These are some more powerful guys, for sure. Whole bunch of headshots. Oh, as long as it works.
Got something that'll keep you hard for hours.
Use your imagination.
Looking for, something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
Nah, more hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Jig Street, has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
It's not here? Okay.
Looking for something raw.
come back some other time.
Betting on it. How about you? You buying or just gonna stand there like a pig undercover?
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
If I was a badge, you'd already be in cuffs while you sold the customer before me.
All right. Can't be too careful. What do you want?
Give me the best of the best. The ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
Got anything that might interest me?
So what does he sell? He does sell some pretty cheap components of all things. This is 350 schmeckles, that's fine. Just spend some money, buy these components up. Actually worth it. It's more worth it than nothing else at this point. We can just make whatever we want with that. Let's sell him some weapons for good measure. Might actually have some loot again, yeah. No?
Pleasure doing biz with you.
Hop in.
And we have crash. I don't think I saved it in a while. I'm not running any mods, by the way. The game is really unstable. It's not the first crash we had. If I don't save in a while, it's gonna be real painful. That is another save.
Howdy, Night City. Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
It's after we traded.
Hop in. Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. You'll want to.
I don't want to watch it.
Ready
Okay.
when you are.
Want you to describe what you see. Might catch something. V, editing mode's good to go. Stick around all you want.
Scav, gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense.
I need to familiarize myself again with the things. Layers, right.
Thermal readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
fuse turned way up. Probably to drown out the screaming. Heard shit like that before. Sounds like scavs to me. Ordered recently. Scav woman. Who knew that sides chopping people up, they were scrolling XPDs? Ordinary box, Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers logo. Standard for a trashy. Electric corp patch in the coveralls. Coveralls had a patch on them. Electric corp.
Could be a costume, a prop.
Factory worker fetish? Hard as hell to believe.
It'd explain the higher thermal readings too. You could be onto something.
It's a corpse, I guess. You can tell analyze it. Okay, that's something.
Can't beat that rich synth-goth aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Mm-hmm. Buck a slice.
Can you proceed now?
Coffee was cold. Like from the day before. Pizza looked fresh, though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing buck a slice regularly. Which is not something someone does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric core power plant located near a buck a slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Buck a Slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Poor fucker. Here we go. Old electric core power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with this for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll. No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Going.
On our way.
I need XP anyway. This might be the best way to get some. Okay, yeah, we are almost another level. It's a shame we could have gotten the health upgrade sooner. Oh well. Nothing we can really do. Just get this upgrade on it. No perk points to assign just yet.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the death's head moth. all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. There'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also's got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Can skip the ride. Let's do it.
And here we are.
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around.
I'll just bust in and go blazing iron.
Think on Hollow till then.
All right, going in.
A lot of enemies.
Got no time to creep around.
God damn it!
From behind!
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
Okay, do we search this place for more stuff? There might be something. I feel like we should just go in though. Most of the stuff is gonna be inside anyways. Maybe something to pick up in here. There we go, level up. Now we can actually assign our stuff. Bought it. And then max health. Doesn't interrupt regeneration. It's not a terrible skill to have, but have one free perk point. Not sure what to invest it into though. Just keep it. It's gonna come in handy later.
We find you, what?
So I got a camera just for skills. Now I should probably take a look at the upper floor as well. This might be actually a bonus thing. Or is it a way forward?
Found a way
Yes,
down.
it is.
See my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me.
Here. We need to get to level -2. Bet that's where they're keeping her.
Sector 1. Let's take a look here. Definitely some bodies here.
That shirt. I know it.
Evelyn's?
Without a doubt. Looks like snuffs are only the tip of the iceberg. Take him out quick. Oh, come on! Look at us now. Still standing. Oh shit. It's over.
Okay, let's go this way.
Back in the samurai days, we'd place ads in this thing looking for background dancers.
Looks like you weren't the only ones with bright ideas.
It was a veritable gold mine of women.
Get yourself together! I kill you!
Look at us now.
I won't hurt you!
Incoming! Clear. Keep going.
Worthless, I guess.
That's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
Just take a look at our inventory in the meantime. Can probably disassemble some weapons at least. Oh yeah, we also got a level up. We should improve some stuff if we can. jacket. Okay, that's it. We don't have talent or technical ability, but it's fine. The guy's pretty tough.
Gutted out all her implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they were at it.
How so very resourceful.
Scavs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Прижите его, и я проставлюсь! Да я тебя с потрохами сожру!
We'll be going up. I don't have a code. To go this way.
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here. You really don't fuck around, do you? Wait 1 sec for me. All right, I'm here. Let's find her. Hang in there.
Another operating theater.
That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
I see her. Cable 2.
Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
All right, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And...
Now!
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
Okay. What the hell is this?
Please, just one. For me.
Smoking's for posers, and it stinks too.
Say whatever the fuck you want, but just light up.
No.
Non-smokers are the fucking worst. Just my luck. We going in?
Where are we?
What's there to wait for? Didn't go through hell and back just to stand in front of a door.
Well, it's probably where she is, okay.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
You're mad at her? Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other...
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Okay, show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Have a seat.
All right, roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage them in the first place.
Needs a second to load.
Again, another thing.
Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
That's not good.
What am I looking out for? Every single...
Take a look around if you want.
Can't see your face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to protect.
Tech, I see.
But not
Security.
this time.
We
Whoever
need a
she
layout
is,
of the
she's
whole
got
room.
serious net running skills.
We will get everything else we need from the
That,
virtual.
or someone's working it
What
for
about his
her.
messages? Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself?
Might not be important.
Maybe. But all of them are from Pacifica. Now's down our search at least.
Should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Oh, restart.
What am I looking for? Papaya letting you...
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean.
Single piece of tech I see?
Heard of who might
Security?
use them though.
We need a layout of the
Could be the
whole room.
Voodoo Boys, but
We will
that's
get
just a
everything
hunch.
else we need from the virtue.
Can't be 100% sure.
What about his messages?
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew?
Only if you
Hard to
can
find
do it.
because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
It's
What now?
most important that he suspect nothing.
Looks
Try
like
to be
I'm
your
going on
usual
a field trip to
relaxed
Pacifica.
self.
Alright, think we got everything.
What do you think?
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me. If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into... I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. It's pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Oui, oui, allez.
What language is she speaking?
I don't know. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I? Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you can tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Got it. Give it a second.
Oui, oui, allez. Vous avez bien raison, moi j'ai tout intelligent pour ça. Bien.
We have to know what they're saying.
Oui, allez.
It could be
Vous
important.
avez bien raison, moi j'ai tout intelligent pour ça.
Just found the auto-translator. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Oui, oui, allez. Vous avez bien raison, moi j'ai tout intelligent pour ça. Portez bien.
Vous pensez mademoiselle a fait un problème?
Moi j'ai pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nous beau. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
It's not important. I was changing a phone company today, so they are calling back because they want their customer back. I don't care.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est pour me critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
Alright, disconnecting.
I think I'm approaching my Cyberpunk limit today.
What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago. V, you got any idea?
Long story, trust me.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Now's not the best time. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that netrunner. Finding her is our biggest priority. If she...
Save the game. This is enough for today. Regarding Cyberpunk anyways. So thanks for watching and see you around. Bye.